Hello guys, hi, welcome in to the Purple Penguin Craft Room. I'm Vicky. Today's craft is going to be an igloo with penguins. An igloo with penguins. How cute is that, right you guys? So cute. I'm just going to show you how I put this together and give you some ideas so you can make your own. Definitely keep on coming back to the craft room and watch some more videos. Definitely give me a like and a follow and all the things, and so I can keep on going. And so more people can find me. All right, let's get started. Getting started with this project, we're going to go ahead. This is what you can normally find at the store. You can find them at Dollar Tree, at Michael's, Joann's, all the places. Hobby Lobby has them in the woodpile section. It has this little beveled edge. This is typically what you're going to be finding if you go to the stores and look for them. I take this, and I made my own pattern. And so this is recycled pallet wood. So I cut my own. That's just me. That's just something that I like to do because I have the means and the equipment to be able to do that. So we're going to use this little oval as our base. And we're going to be using the color Light Buttermilk. It's just an off-white color. Nothing special about it. You can pick any off-white color, or you could just go with actual regular white. I kind of like a little to where it's not super bright white, but that's just personal preference. This is our base, and we want it to look like snow. So our base is going to be just solid white. And when you get all of that covered, we are just going to push it off to the side here. For right now, we'll come back to that. All right, for right now, we'll let that sit off to the side. Now, I want to go ahead, I want to start making my penguins. To do this, I started with, these are wood beads from the Dollar Tree. They're the little pack that comes in like 3-4 different sizes. I have an open one here. And I'm typically going to be using like this. This bead, roughly about a half an inch. It's about a half an inch little round bead. And then we're also going to be using the next size up. The next size up, which is probably about almost 3/4 of an inch, are the two different size beads we're going to be using. We're also going to be using some skewers. These are just like your regular skewers. You can get these at the grocery stores even for doing like shish kebabs and things. So there's that. And then I got this pack from Michael's a long time ago. That's the price I paid because it was on sale, because obviously it was, $28. There's no way I was going to pay $28 for this bag of beads. But, $8 something, okay, yeah, I might. So I did. And this has got all different kinds of beads. And we want something that looks like, like a little penguin body, right? And we're thinking small here. So we're going with this little oval. These are all oval beads. And this guy is about 3/4 of an inch. He's probably about 3/4 of an inch. And he's going to be the little body for our small one. A small bead here. And then for the bigger one, we're going to look for a little bit larger bead, like that. That one works. And this guy is, well, not quite, but almost, he's just a little shy of a full inch. A little bit shy of a full inch. So there's that. All we're going to do is we're going to take our skewers here, and we're going to poke them through our beads. It may not work. There we go. Pull that through. I like to use my side cutters for this, but first we're going to put the head one on. What piece there? Make sure that works. These are my side cutters or wire cutters, whatever you want to call them. Make sure that goes all the way down here. And then we're going to put some glue on it. I'm just using the tacky glue. This is just the Elmer, or not Elmer's, but the tacky glue, craft glue. Use this, stick it in the hole there. Good. And voila. We got our first little penguin body. And then we're going to paint them to look like little penguins, and we're going to give them wings. So we want that guy to dry. With the little bit smaller one, this skewer came a little thicker. This one came a little thinner. So we're going to go with that. But we're going to do the exact same thing. Stick it in there. Get rid of any of that extra there. And voila. We got our next one done. We're going to do a couple of these. I'm going to do, I'll probably do like a handful, just because I want it to fill up. I want quite a few little penguins. But now we're going to take our little penguin bodies, because they don't look like penguins right now. I got 4 of each size, so I've got, 4 of the smaller ones and 4 of the little bit larger ones. We're going to take, again, our acrylic white, the off-white, the buttermilk color, and we want to start with making little bellies and like head faces, or faces for their heads. I'm going to take and this part, you don't have to be perfect with it, because, we're going to come over and make the actual circles and things with a black. So this is just basically kind of a rough estimate on where we're putting their faces. And it's kind of hard to see it because this wood is also an off-white color, fortunately. So it makes it a little bit harder. So, I mean, reality, you could actually just leave the white part, the wood color, and not paint it at all, and only paint the black part, and it would totally be okay. Might not even know the difference. Alright, so you can kind of see it a little bit, but that's what they're all gonna, we're gonna do the same thing with the little mini ones. Trust me, tiny work is going to be harder to do, but I love the look of minis. Miniature things are so cute. So once you get all the bellies on these, then we'll come back and we'll do the black. Okay. So we did all the white. Now I want to go ahead and we want to do the black outline. You can either use, this is just, this is one of those Posca paint pens. I got them on Amazon. I absolutely, highly, 100% recommend them. They are the best paint pens I've ever used. And I was almost against paint pens at first. Basically, you want an oval body and a circle head. That's what you're going for. There we go. We've got the body. We need the head to kind of match. And it is just paint, so you can always repaint the white if I get a little carried away with the black here. kind of like that. Alright, so there's that. And then I'm going to take my black acrylic actual paint. This is just regular black acrylic paint. Just make it easier because the paint pens to cover the whole thing would be kind of, would take a long time. And then we'll just paint out with the regular acrylic paint. Like so. There we go. Now that our penguins are all painted, how cute are they? They definitely look like little penguins. Well, starting to anyways. They still need little faces, right? So we still need to get little faces on them. That's where I do take these paint pens. I do like the fact that it's got a sharp point on it. And we're just going to dot 2 little eyes. And then we're going to take the orange and make a little triangle as small as we can for his little beak. Alright, and then all of them are going to get little faces. That one's a little bigger than some of the other ones. And little faces. Okay, let's put those off to the side for a second. Now we need to, our little penguins need wings. So we're going to take a little piece of, we're going to take, this is just cardstock paper, and we're going to just make a little wing. Like you've seen any of my other videos, you know, I just kind of, I eyeball everything. There is no real pattern to it. So on a little penguin wing, basically want to make kind of a long oval with a little bit of a point on one end. Like so. So it becomes really teeny tiny. Let's see what it looks like on our penguin here. That's pretty cute. Could be a little bit longer, but we're going to go with that. We're going to take our soft black felt. This felt, I typically get my felt from Joann Fabrics. I like their felt section. Sometimes I do get them from Hobby Lobby or every once in a while Michael's, but not too much. I found that Michael's selection on felt is not the greatest. At least the stores in my area. I don't know. Maybe your stores are a little better than mine. Don't know. So, wing. Place them on just to see how cute. That is going to be cute. Okay, so I did make it a little bit longer when I cut it. So we're going to take this and use this as our little template here for all the rest of them. To make it a little easier. This little one actually might work out better for the little guys. So that might work out. We'll keep that for the little ones. Like I said, we're going to take this, make our pattern. It's always good to kind of have a pattern going on. Makes it easier to cut everything more uniformal. Especially if you're going to be making multiples of something. Wow. Clean it up a little. Alright. Here we go. No, I don't like that. Okay. Like so. And we'll just take it and make another one. Alright, all of our little penguins are done. How cute are all these? So cute. Now, we're just going to let them dry off to the side because I did use the tacky glue for their wings. We're going to bring back in our base. This is our wood base with the white painted on it. And I did do the front and the back. So now we're going to go ahead. I've got these. So I've got 3 sizes of cubes. These guys here are probably, these guys are a little bit, yeah, 3/4, these are 3/4 of an inch. 3/4 of an inch cubes. And they actually are called, I got them from a special store. It's called Daiso. Is the store that I got it at, and I know they're not all over the place. It's like a $1.75 store is basically what it is, and up, because sometimes they have things that are more than $1.75. But this is, they're calling it interior stones. That's what they're calling them, and they have the 2 different sizes. So they have this size, which is 3/4 of an inch, and they have these little ones too, which are absolutely adorable. And they're closer to a 1/2 inch. So they're adorable. I also, at Michael's, I've got this, and they're calling them decorative filler. And they're just larger. They're the larger cubes. So you can get these cubes pretty much anywhere. Like I said, I got these quite a ways back. These are roughly a little bit over an inch in size. These are pretty good size cubes in comparison. But we are going to use, like I said, this size. And I want to build a little igloo for my penguins. And I'm thinking the first layer I want to do is going to be one up front here, 2 up front here, and then this is going to be their little back. And then these guys are going to come in. I'm going to do a second layer, but we'll do the first layer first. I am going to go ahead, I'm going to use tacky glue on this. I'm going to use the tacky glue on this and see how well it works. I don't know. I mean, at first you're going to see, because they are clear, you're going to see the white of the glue first. So, but it will dry. It will dry clear. And they do have tacky glue in a clear if you ever don't want to see the white. Now these are not smooth. They do have a divot. We probably can't see on the camera. They do have a divot, so they are not a smooth ice cube looking thing. They do have a little bit of a divot in them. They are like an acrylic material. like that's going to be the beginning part of our igloo. So this is going to be the front part of the igloo. It's going to have this little opening part here, and then we're going to put our penguins all around it. So let's decide where I want them to be, like that. I'm going to see if we can put the second layer on here, because I want the second layer to kind of stack like that. So see if I can get these to also dry here. I'm thinking if I try and glue these guys together, put them together like that, it might actually help us out a little bit here. Let's put them on my table here. Okay. So here, and here. So this is going to take a little bit of time to dry because it is the tacky glue. Then we're going to stick one up on top. That is the cutest little igloo. Super cute, right? So cute. Okay, so now let's go ahead and that's going to set up. That's fine. We're going to actually just leave that alone. We're going to get stuff ready to put around the outside. I do have an extra cube. I might want to put an extra cube on my right here. We're going to bring in, I've got some, these are the bottle brush trees. All different shapes and sizes. I got some of these from the Dollar Tree. An extra cube here too. But you can get them at any of the craft stores. The trick is getting them early because people snag them up. I think I am going to do some ice cubes on the sides here, actually. This one's going to be right up against, and this one's on it. I like that. So we're going to kind of do some independent ice cubes, just because I had extra. So we're going to go ahead. We need to snow. Ice cubes need to be in snow, right? So we're going to take the spackling. I got this at Walmart. You can pretty much get spackling anywhere. Like I said, I get it at Walmart, but you can get it at the hardware store. And basically, this is like the fake snow. I'm using this as my fake snow. But you can actually, they have that fake snow that you can buy. It's kind of a little bit glittery. And it's got little chunks of something in it. I'm not quite sure. But this is what I use. It does dry. It dries hard. And you can paint it. You can sand it. You can do all the things. Because it is just spackling. I'm just starting kind of with the back here. And we're going to kind of just move around our project. Snow cover. And you can put glitter in this too if you want. You can mix up some glitter, sprinkle it on top with some glue. I'm just keeping it a little simple here. Careful, I'm moving like blocks around. Make sure your blocks stay in place if you do this before the blocks dry, like I am. push some snow up inside the house too, if we can. And get some in between these blocks here. Snow pile. Okay, I think we're good. I can always add more if I need to. There we go. Got all of our snow on there now. Stay together. Okay, let's add some trees. I want some bigger trees in the back, and you can just take off this little part here. Really, these can just twist off. There we go. And I actually might need to cut it. So I'll just take wire cutters. Doesn't need to have a huge stem on it. And we're just going to actually just stick this into our project here. We might need some glue on it, so we might come back and do some glue to make sure it's, oh, here, actually. Put some glue on it. So it's up in there. And then I think I want another big one over here on the back side. Just go ahead and cut this one. Oh, save myself the trouble. This time, they do collect hair, just so you know. I'm gonna cut off. So I can get a little bit closer. Alright, so let's go ahead. I want to let this set up before I put the penguins on so I can just know that that's where I want everything. So it is taking a little bit of time for these guys to set up. Absolutely love how this looks though. We want to try and get those to set up as much as possible. So we're going to take our penguins before the rest of this, because this is starting to set up as well. And we're going to take our penguins and we're going to put them in here. I'm just going to use that tacky glue again, just because I like using my tacky glue. We're going to put a penguin here. We're going to put a little penguin is going to sit right up here on this little ice cube. That is adorable. And then I think I might put a big one. A whole bunch of little penguin family going on here. We're just going to stick them all in here. Then it's just a matter of putting your little friends all over the place, wherever you want to put them, and definitely. Alright, he is not going to stay there. There is my tree. I don't like the big one up there. Okay. Do one more little one. Alright, then the goal is not to move this for at least an hour or so. They all have time to set up. Alright, and then there will be a picture at the end. I'm sorry you guys, like with the tacky glue I can't really bend them forward. Alright, stay to the end of the video and I will post the picture of what it looks like from the front, you guys. I do apologize, this is not how it should look from the top. That's what it looks like. But I will show you what the front looks like. Stay tuned.